wasn't born.
What looks like a horse, acts like a horse, but stands less than 3 feet tall. If you said a miniature horse, you'd be right. But whatever you do, don't call it a pony. If you haven't had your daily dose of adorable, you've come to the right place. We're here at Little America Ranch in Central Texas, where these cute little guys are born and raised, not to mention kissed and petted all day long.
I love the personalities. I love the size. I love the colors. I love to just sit out in the pasture and watch them. When the babies are born, it's so much fun just to watch them play with each other. And I love the really little ones. She's so little, she goes under the fences. Oh. Whenever I was in high school, I told my dad, I said, I'm gonna someday have a perfect group of miniature horses that are 22 inches tall. And he said, oh, you're crazy. You'll never get them that little. And because my smallest one at that time was 36 inches. And now that I'm down to 24 and a half, and I have a little mare that's 25 inches. So we're gonna be there if I live a little while longer. These are all babies that we bred. In fact, some of them have 8 generations of our breeding. Coming out of the wind.
Oh, hey, girls. Hey, girlfriends. Oh.
We're gonna come fight over you.
Duchess. Oh, these are just so... Take one home. And so what is the purpose of shaving their head and neck?
Just so we can see them.
Oh, you can kind of tell what's underneath all the hair. Oh, you are so precious. Look at all your cute little buzzed heads.
We usually have anywhere from 40 to 60 babies a year, and we show them. We've shown from coast to coast, and we sell them all over the world. We have sent horses to Australia, to Russia, Scotland, to England, Belgium, and many to Mexico, and from coast to coast, and even some in our county here in Hays County.
Think we have room on the RV for a couple of these guys?
We sold in the back of a Volkswagen Beetle.
Really? Whatever people can pick them up in.
RVs, you can take a dozen.
So with their personalities, do they seem to be more playful than maybe normal-sized horses?
People ask me that a lot, and I say they're almost like a cross between a dog and a horse. Because they're so little, they can get away with stuff that you wouldn't let a big horse get away with. Because they're so little.
Pet me. They literally are just like having big dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
They have the personality like them, too. So what is the price range of most miniatures?
We have pets usually from $500, and they go up from there. The highest that a miniature has sold, I didn't sell him, but the highest was $440,000 for a 2-time world champion. Well, this is Nightfall. He's one of my favorites. He's a 2-year-old little black and white stallion. Pretty boy.
Has he shown a lot as well?
Yes, the last 2 shows he's been in, we had 5 judges, and he was supreme halter horse under all 5. So he's done well.
So fancy.
Yeah, he has a lot of high-stepping movement about him.
He does, doesn't he? Goodness, sure knows he's a show horse.
I hope he's going to be a good driving horse.
So does it help if they start off either a little smaller or a little bigger?
They're all very popular, but of course, most people want the larger ones for driving.
Okay.
Of course, I have always tried to make them as small as possible. To me, the whole idea of having miniatures is to have the smallest horse possible.
Right. Good kisses? Good kisses. For barn lovers, all the features at Little America look familiar, except smaller.
So low, I have a stool that I sit on.
Oh, that is so convenient.
Well, we bought this place about 20 years ago, and the barns were already here. This particular barn where we're standing was for quarter horses and had big stalls. And we were able to make 3 miniature stalls out of each stall there. We have an 85-acre pasture in the back, and usually during the non-breeding season, I have about 120 brood mares that go in that pasture. All of our yearlings and weanlings are kept by themselves. And during the non-breeding season, I put all the stallions, run them all together, which that amazes big horse people especially. But I have a pasture, my bachelor pad right now has about 15 stallions in it. Our show horses stay in the barn, and we exercise them every day, and usually at least once or twice a week they get turned out so they can be a horse.
Oh my goodness. Wow, someone's a little pistol today. Whoa. A About a decade ago, they started Thursday Kids here at Little America, where kids from around the area can come and work with, train, and groom miniature horses. And if they want, they can even show them.
So right now I have about 8 kids here who are here almost all the time. They will come and sometimes we'll clean stalls, they wash water buckets, they'll work with the babies from the time they're born. We'll have them out holding the babies when they're just a day old, and then they'll help halter train them. I have one little boy who's been with me, I guess going on 5 years, who's been showing, and I think he's won 7 world championships or reserves.
I taught him to smile.
Well, being legally blind, Cameron is not going to be able to do sports in school and stuff like that, so we wanted to find a really good opportunity for him to learn responsibility, good work habits, and be really committed to something.
Okay. Now, I saw you doing some turns with him earlier. Do you also do that in front of the judge?
Yes, because they'll get you off point.
Oh, okay. Will you show me one of those as well?
He loves to practice, and in the beginning, he loved cleaning the stalls. And now that he's been able to go and do the shows, going to the shows is really important to him and really fun for him. He tries not to miss any of them.
Well, the nice thing about shows is we actually have 3 different divisions. We have our youth division, and we have an amateur division, and we have an open division where a lot of professional trainers take people's horses and show them all over the country. That's the way that people get to see the horses and get the bug for miniatures. And we have driving classes, and we have hunter, jumper, where you run with the horses, and we have obstacle classes, we have showmanship classes, and halter and color. And a liberty class is one of my favorites. We actually take the horse into the ring and turn it loose, and music plays for 1.5 minutes, and the horse is judged on how beautiful their gait is, and that's one of my favorite classes. It's just a delight to watch.
Camera shy today.
Come on, boys.
Tell us what you love about barns.
What I love of what's in them most of all. As long as it protects my animals, that's the best part.